don't have a weather forecast just yet, but we're here for round 5 Zandvoort for the Formula 2 series in TFR. So we'll see how these drivers line up. I believe we have 16 on the grid today. I think it was meant to be 17, but someone didn't manage to get in time because all the drivers readied up.
Yep.
They should be able to pick a car before the race. So let's have a look of who's leading right now in the standings. Alright, so Formula 2 standings. So in the lead we have Charlie on 88 points. Then we would have DJ, but he has moved to F1. Haven't you, DJ?
Yep.
Yep.
Just to,
So you were second place. I mean, you could have won F2.
I was going to finish the season, and then I got the super license on, and then I got offered this. So.
Yeah, so Rapid XJR is going to be in second place with 72 points. So he's 16 points off Charlie, so he's got a really good lead. Then we do have AMS Lion in P3, who is on 66 points for the other Dams team. So Dams are doing really well in the standings at the moment. I do believe they're leading by 44 points.
I will double check.
Then we would have Thermal BRK moved to F1. TTM Sam also moved to F1. Then we have Fantas in P4. So a lot of F2 drivers have proven to be good enough to move up into the F1 series. Then we got some coming back down, and that's going to include Stevie Cap. So he's back in Formula 2 right now in 17th place in Yuki Tsunoda's car for Carlin.
Yep.
Who won last time out? Was it Monkey?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, he drove a really good race last time around, I got told, and then AMS Lion has also been putting in some good performances, but it looks like it does look like Monkey is going to take pole position here. Very, very close between him and Wayardi, but last to cross the line is going to be Evo Weevo, apart from 2 drivers behind him being disqualified from the session.
There's a thing with the... I don't know if... Obviously, this doesn't actually relate to this race, it was yesterday's race in F3, but... There's a softs in the sprint race can go to the end, but only marginally. As we had yesterday, we had someone go from lap 1 to lap 13, which is the whole sprint race on softs, which shouldn't be possible, but it was. So we might see that again today, if anyone's stupid enough.
That would be something, because it is quite a versatile track, and it also depends on weather conditions as well, because we're not sure if it's going to be dry for the sprint race or it's still going to be wet, because it does look like a bit gloomy right now around the track. So we'll make sure we can keep an eye on that one. So as we're going to load in to go around for the formation lap. Any predictions?
Monkey P1, XJR P2, and Lion 3.
Yep, so Exit on YT managed to get in, so I'm going to just call him Exit, I think.
We'll call him on.
Very, very long name, but that is going to put us up to 17 drivers. So we're just waiting for quite a margin of them to get into this session, and we'll be underway for the formation lap, and we'll also check what tyres everyone's on. I do believe most people will be on the soft compound, but we'll see if some people around the back of the grid have moved on to the mediums. Only one driver on the mediums, and that's going to be Jackson Dog, and he is going to be in P9 in the Race Labs car.
I don't believe that's a good idea.
We'll see. It's definitely going to be more of a
risk strategy.
Yeah, especially in the opening laps of Zandvoort, because these drivers are going to really start to pull a gap to him. If he can keep up with the soft runners in front, he will be in a really good position, but that's what he's got to do in order to score some good points here today. I do believe he was in F3 yesterday, but is
Yeah,
being
F3,
given a
yeah.
contract for F2.
I believe he won one of the races in F3. Yesterday he won a race. Just fair to him.
Yeah, so only one driver on the mediums, everyone else on the softs. Storm down in P14. Not the greatest performance to say that this is his third season, I believe, in F2.
Why are they backing
He's had
up
plenty
the
of time.
pack? Okay.
I'm not too sure. You can't be penalised for overtaking on the safety car, so it might be the better option just to get through it.
Yeah.
But we'll most certainly see. Alright, I'm going to make sure everything is good on the stream really quick, as we got 2 drivers disqualified.
Well, I've got some information from the weather, for the weather forecast that there's supposed to be light rain at the end of this race. Which should make this race a bit interesting, seeing if they need to go on to full wets or not.
Right, I'm back after just checking everything is all good. It does look like it. So Monkey is going to line up on pole position, left side of the track.
There's rain towards the end, by the way.
Rain? That could be very interesting. It doesn't look that too cloudy right now, but there is 19 laps.
There is. Oh god, there's the AISTD going, but no one else. They're all revving. Oh,
and here they go, they're away now. So Monkey does get a good start. It does look like he's managing to pull away from Flaming Fire on the inside. He's had a great start, but he's already came into contact with Monkey looking down the inside. Can he get the move done? It doesn't look like he's going to be able to.
Spin at the back.
Yep, Monkey.
There goes
Maintaining. Yep, Zoga tried down the inside of Lando there, didn't manage to get the move done. Jackson Dog moving up a position on the medium compound, James Petty just behind him. So we'll see if he can maybe make use of those mediums. We know they can go a lot longer, but we have a really small gap between Lion and Wyardi. Flaming Fire runs wide, he's into the gravel trap there, and he's going to be losing a lot of positions. And that is him down into P6, and now under threat by Zoga just behind him.
There was a few spins after 1, 2, and 3 there at the back.
Yeah,
Storm
Rapid
pulling
really
up to
moved
50.
down. Yeah, Rapid's down in P16, just looking up ahead, and it does look like one of the drivers has almost gone into the gravel, and that is Wyardi, as he's still under pressure by Lion, just behind him now. So Stevie managed to join back. The gap has already been closed, so it doesn't look like it will matter too much. By the time he takes control of his car, he should be down to P6. Fingers crossed with that one. So Monkey all over the back of the AI and going to make that one look easy. But here comes CER Lando. Can he try around the outside of the line? He can't manage to get that move done. Lion keeping to the inside line, managing to maintain position at the moment as he goes really defensive against... You can say the name of the racing team, I'm not going to say it.
Shrews.
That's the one. Yeah, whenever I say that, you can just say it.
Alright, that works.
Yeah, so it does look like Flaming Fire is looking to keep up with Lando here, looking to get past his teammate, as he is going to get past Stevie as well.
Someone at the back nearly going on the grass, I don't know why I'm watching them, but... That's Daniel making move up the inside on Rapid. No, on Nego. That's Stevie out of the session again.
Dago was in pole position, I believe. Well, not pole position, but very close to the front of the grid when he did start this race, I do believe.
He is fast, but the F3 race, the one F3 race he did to Spain kind of put him in a bad light. That makes sense.
Yeah. Storm 4 tenths behind exit on YT, who has disconnected from the session, so he's going to get this move done very easily as AMS Lion sets the fastest lap of the race. Oh, but there's a move. Jackson Dog going past Stevie. Yep, Stevie's still in AI, unfortunately. So Jackson is going to be in P7, only 1.5 seconds behind the soft runners in front of him. If he can keep this gap, it should be a good race from him. We'll most certainly see, and that's...
James nearly spinning on the rear end of Storm.
Yep, James really starting to fall back here. Storm not having the best of races so far. We'll see if he can turn it around. But Evo on Stevie as well. Well, it's just a short gap to see. But DRS has been enabled this lap. And here comes Flaming Fire. Unfortunately, Lando has DRS in front as well. So he's not going to be able to make anything happen of this one. But he's still all over the back of his teammate, not letting him get away easily. Lando loses the back end. And here comes Fire looking down the inside now. Can he get the move done? Going onto the grass willingly there. He didn't really put too much of a fight up against Lando. Lando is not going to get DRS here, so it might be a move. Yeah, I thought he was as well, but it looks like he was out of the range. And
around the outside? Maybe switch
very risky. They're trying to get the better exit, but Lando's still having the traction.
Jackson Dog on the back of AMS Rambo for the fight for P7.
Yeah, he's doing a very good drive, to be fair to the Race Labs driver. I mean, on the medium tyre, they are 8/10 slower on the softs around this track, I do believe. So it is,
yeah, they are.
Yeah, it's meant to be quite a big difference, but he's managing to hold on in there against the soft runners, not too far behind at all. But we do have AMS Lion all over the back of Wyardi. That's a huge lockup by the ART driver just ahead of him. Monkey still ahead, still leading this race. So far been leading from start to finish. Can he keep this up? We'll most certainly see, because he has a 1.2 second gap to Wyardi at the moment.
Hopefully he keeps this up, because Union are going to need these points after the last couple of races. I believe they fell down a bit in the standings.
Yep, I believe they did, but here comes Lion as he's chasing down Wyardi here, coming down the straight. Is he going to look to the inside? No, he's going to stay and maintain, but Flaming Fire looking around the outside once again. Didn't work for him last time, and it doesn't look like it's going to work for him this time. Zoga just behind there, yep. Zoga's a bit out of contention to these guys at the moment. Storm managed to get past Charlie, but Charlie is back on the back of the MP Motorsport driver. So we'll see.
It's interesting seeing Storm make the move back to MP after a season of being at Prima and then at Giroux.
Yeah. But MP is under new management. It's no longer under management of the Red Bull manager, it's under management of the Renault manager. Yep. But doesn't look like it's not going to phase Storm. Storm runs wide onto the curb, and here comes Charlie up into P10. Can Storm try and maintain it around the outside? Storm does have damage to his wing. He's missing an end plate, but still has the inside line. Can he maintain it? But it does look like Charlie is going to get the DRS maybe.
No,
neither of them.
Why?
Evo must have had a bad exit just in front. Yeah, Evo must have had a really bad exit, because he has really fallen back to him now. So we have 4 drivers all very close to each other here as we're going to come to the main straight. It's all about Storm's exit here. As long as he can carry enough momentum, it should be him moving up into P9. And he's not activated his DRS. He's going into the pits. He's off for the undercut. The Storm pits lap 6 here for the medium compounds.
Rambo did get past over there, but Zogas has retaken that position so far. And that's Stevie around from 1. Flaming's all over the rear end right now.
Yep. Fire not too far away from Lando at all. But here comes Lion. He's all over the back of Wyardi. Can he get the move done going into Sector 3? He's going to have DRS in the Sector 2 DRS zone, but here he comes. Looking at the back of the ART driver, not going to be able to make anything of it. Dams leading the constructors at the moment seem really untouchable between both drivers, but one of them just struggling to get points this race at the moment. Can he try and get himself up? He's so far winning the championship in P10, Charlie. But he's going to have to do a lot better because his teammate is really showing some good pace around this track.
I do hope Charlie catches up and eventually cuts through the field as he's shown he can.
I think Storm pitted because of his damage, not because his tyres were done, because he was missing an end plate.
That is true. Is he still missing that end plate? Which side was it?
I don't believe so. It was on his...
No, he's got a new wing.
Yeah, it was on his left side, but here comes Zoga. Very hard place to overtake. He still tried it, but unfortunately not managing to make anything happen of it.
Got three very close fights at the moment. P7, P6, P5, P4, and P3 and P2.
Yeah, it's hard to keep an eye on them all, but we'll try and keep updated. But it doesn't look like Lion will be able to make a move. It just doesn't look like he has the momentum to get down into P2 on this lap. Evo still being challenged by Jackson just behind him. Jackson's in AI mode. Flaming's around, yeah. Flaming's facing the wrong way, missing an end plate now, and that's him being overtaken by Zoga, Rambo, and his teammate has maintained his position. That is not what team is it? What team is it? That's the one. That's not what Charouz wanted. Is it Charouz?
Yes, Charouz.
Yeah, alright. We're making progress on the names, that's always good. Right, Monkey still leading this race. 7.4 second gap to Rambo, so he's got a really good gap now, has the Uni driver. Can he keep this up? So far he's been leading every lap. Can he be maybe going for a Grand Slam win if he gets the fastest lap and leads every lap? That will be very interesting from the Uni driver. Very new to the F2 series, only raced in round 4 so far. So he's here in round 5.
I don't see him climb. I don't think he'll win. He'll come close to potentially fighting for the championship this season, but I don't think he'll win it. Just purely down to the late join.
Yep, I agree with that, to be fair.
Although,
Jackson's still in AI mode.
We did see it a few seasons, 2 seasons ago with a driver who doesn't exist in the league anymore, but he joined 3 or 4 races before the end and got into the top 3 of the driver standings, so it can be done, but...
It definitely can be done, especially when the other drivers trip over themselves. Well, that's Monkey into the pit lane now as we speak, going on to the medium compound tyres.
I thought Rambo would try and go out an extra lap. Attempt an overcut for
yeah, I'm not sure it would be the best of ideas, because if he goes for the overcut, these tyres probably are already struggling quite a bit, but Evo don't care, he's going to go for another lap. Because Evo's going to be up into P2.
I believe it was Evo that made it maybe an F3 yesterday, took the soft 30 laps.
Now Wayardi is in a very good position on fresh medium, similar to Monkey, but not too far behind. It's around a 2-second gap to the leader at the moment. So we'll see if he can maybe get up into challenging the Uni driver. AMS Lion in the same position, all over the back of Wayardi once again. These two have been next to each other the whole race so far. And we have Daniel and Lando.
That's from around Strum again. It's a shame, he was doing quite well in the shows, and I guess the MP brought his curse back. He had to claim his MP was cursed for that one season.
Whenever he's been driving the MP car, he hasn't been the most best of drivers to be watching, but that is Ego around again in the Prima, and he's trying to correct himself.
That was an interesting correction. He spun like the wrong direction at first. Oh, that's Charlie in the gravel trap.
That is not what Charlie needs at all. He's leading the championship and he's down into P16. Gets a move done on CV again. I think it was illegal. some changes up in front, and that is going to be Evo and Daniel both going into the pit lane for the mediums, so no one else will need to stop apart from Jackson's AI. Will need to stop once again.
Oh no, it's not AI
Jackson's
anymore.
managed to join back, so it could be a very good result for him. Lando has managed to lag out as well, so not great. I'll admit that, but we do have the MP Motorsport of Zoga just behind him, and if he can get the position, it's going to be an easy one to take, and there he goes up with the P5 as he joins back right then, as the move's already been done.
Really unlucky.
Oh, and that's someone around. I believe that was James Petty in the Race Labs.
I believe he last raced, his first ever F2 race was in Silverstone Season 2. As my teammate, actually, I believe. Yeah, he was my driving teammate at the time.
Yeah. How did you get your super license then?
Oh, well, since there's nothing else going on, I will explain it. I did alright-ish in this first race, and then got really unlucky taken out in the second one. And I would say I performed quite... I mean, I wouldn't have said I deserved it, but I guess the FIA believed I did.
Evo's spun though, I've only just realised. I thought it was Digo at first, but Evo's out the points now, being overtaken by Daniel and Panthers.
Lion just rear-ended YRD. No damage though.
Cool. No damage, that's fortunate, and both drivers still on the track, which is good to know.
No visual damage, so it still could be damage that affects him some way or another.
Yeah. I've always thought the F2 cars being built like Nokia bricks, really hard to break.
They are, they're really weird with, sometimes the contact does hurt, sometimes it doesn't, and that's Rambo off as well. Dropping down into P6, which is I suppose a good starter place for the sprint, but...
Yeah, but they've always been a lot tougher than the F1 cars. I mean, I wish the F1 cars could take a beating like these cars, but unfortunately not, and he's off again. He's into the gravel, and that's going to be Jackson. Should be getting the overtake done on him. And yeah, it doesn't look like he will actually. I think he's still an AI. I don't think he's taking control.
I think Jackson would be happy to hold P8 for the pole position for the next race.
Yeah, that's always good to have when you're going into the sprint.
Noticed,
he still has to pit though.
I always have pole position, and it bugged me. And yeah, he does.
And that's a 3-second time penalty for
Digo
down in P18, so it's not going to make too much of a difference to him right now. Fantas will make a bit of a difference. A 3-second time penalty, not what he needs. Storm within that gap, as long as he can keep up, he will be getting a point. And Jackson is in the pits for the soft compound. Will he be able to make a big difference?
No, I don't think it will affect much now.
Will he be able to get himself into the points, because he is very far behind now.
Let's play into the race, I don't think it really matters.
And he's back in the session now. So we'll see what he can do. Oh no, he's not. He's not back in the session. He's been spectating, but I don't know if he knows how to join and get in his car.
Monkey now with a 4-second gap.
Oh, Jesus.
That was annoying you think, I don't like that.
When I said Wayardi had a great opportunity to take that P1, Monkey's obviously thrown that back in my face as he goes and sets a 121 flat
and that's the second
on the medium compound.
He's also just lapped Digo stuff again. He received a 5
so Wayardi does look like he's only going to be able to claim P2. Maybe, I mean, anyone can make a mistake.
Bro, that's a very good
He's
result.
He's probably hoping for a mistake. Rambo down the inside of Lando, and they came together. And that is going to be Rambo into the wall. I'm missing a huge amount of his front wing. He came together with, I believe that was Flaming Fire. Yeah, he's missing an end plate. And if I'm honest, looking at it, it did look like it was going to be Rambo the one to blame. Because he did come across him, but the whole course yellow, and that is a virtual safety car.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what happened was Flaming was on the outside of him, and he came back onto the racing line when Flaming's still there. So he's just cut him off and ended up worst out in the situation.
Yeah, I do feel that.
Unfortunately for him. But AMS Lion trying to get a good restart here, trying to get P2 still. And it should be going in now because they are off full on the RPM, and yep, there we go, the virtual safety car is in. Alright, someone else around again, and I do believe it's going to be Zoga. Was it Zoga? No, it won't. Don't know who that was, someone was spun around in sector 3. Rambo into the pit lane. So then we have Lion still chasing down Wayardi. He's been chasing him down for a long time, but it proves how difficult it is to overtake around this track. It's not the best of tracks for overtaking maneuvers.
There goes in water one.
Jackson still a lot of ground to make up, but unfortunately he is still in AI mode. Rambo is going to be coming out, I do believe, P17. So P6 gone down 11 places. Not great at all, not what he wants. That's what happened, and 10-second time penalty exceeding track limits for Digo, and someone's round, and that's Flaming Fire into the wall. He's going to be overtaken by Daniel and Fantas, and maybe Storm, because Storm's got a decent exit out of that corner, and he's got the DRS. No, he doesn't. It did look like his wing was open. But he's going to have a great opportunity to get up into P8 and start pole position in the sprint, because Flaming
as well, so.
Yeah, he's missing a big chunk of his left wing. And Storm really starting to claw down the gap now. 6 tenths going into 5 tenths, and it should be maybe him managing to get the move done here.
I don't think he'll do it into turn 1 unless he's a bit
far, but looking up the road, Fantas on the inside of Daniel onto the sausage curve, and that is really... Flaming's round again?
That was by himself as well, there was no contact. That means Storm's going to have
to be able to get into the points. Maybe. Fantas still all over the back of Daniel. He tried down the inside. He did get onto the sausage curb, so it did unbalance his car. So he's still looking to get up into P6.
Yeah, and that's Dego spawning again. Or just off on purpose, I don't know. Oh, Dego did get a penalty in his first F3 race for purposely causing a safety car, so that might be what he's doing. Sure, but...
He's not doing too well at it, may I just add, but Fantas still P7 looking to try and get around Daniel still. He's not able to find the gap. He's putting his car in the right positions.
Oh, that's
and that is James.
Oh, into the pit lane. Okay, fair enough.
So here comes Fantas. He's right on the back of Daniel this time. It looks like he's going to be able to get a move going into the turn 1. They're side by side. They're still going to be side by side. He's not going to be able to get fully committed. He's down the inside again, making sure not to be on the sausage curve this time around. Daniel's still trolling around the outside, but that is Fantas' position, moving up into P6 in the uni.
Fair enough, that was good defense from him, locking up into the... Would you class that as turn 4 or 3?
I'll class it as turn... I'd class it as turn 4. You'd have to, because every kink counts in...
Especially if you look at Austria.
Yeah.
And that's Dego picking up another 5-second penalty for crossing the pit lane exit, which totals his penalties, let's just have a look, to 28 seconds.
Quite a few then. Here comes Lion. This is his best chance. He's had a great run out of the turn, and is he going to look inside or out? He's looking to the inside, going down the inside in the Dam's car. Wayardi looking for the switchback move, going on the sausage curve. They're still going to be side by side, coming towards turn 4 now. And that is going to be the Dam's driver looking like he's claimed the position, and yes he has. That is AMS Lion moving up into P2. Finally, After trailing Wayardi the whole race, he's finally put his damned car up into second place. And that is Flaming Fire around again? No, it's not. I'm sorry, Flaming Fire, for judging you.
Did I go again?
It was you again. Yep, Wayardi's still on the back of him,
in a good position here to get P6. Daniel has 3 seconds of penalties, and Batman has 8 seconds of time penalties, so Storm's only 6 tenths off of Daniel. So that could be
Storm don't even need to overtake these guys.
Storm
He can
just
maintain
sit back
position.
Which would be important for us if they do, if anything does happen.
Yeah, focusing on Flaming now, he's on the back of Evo, just in front of him. But just dropping back now because he knows there's not really an option to take the move on the sweeping right-hander as we're going into Sector 2 now. Looking at the gaps, quite a lot of drivers 3 tenths away from each other. Here comes Wayardi. Is he going to look to the inside? No, he's going to have to stay behind Lion for this penultimate lap of the race. Monkey, 5-second gap. It looks like he's going to walk away with a victory today. He's also got fresher tyres than the 4 cars behind him. So he's in a very, very good position to win this race. Oh, that's Lion kicking up some dirt there to the back of Wayardi. But we got both CER drivers in P3 and P4, so maybe it's a sign that's going to be a very good result for Lando, because he hasn't had the best of F2 seasons, to be honest.
Had better. Definitely had better. Barring he spun in contention for a podium, I think he was. Yeah, I watched it lap.
Oh, but Flaming Fire got really... Sorry to interrupt you, but he got a really good exit out of that corner there, and he almost managed to take Weaver on the exit.
Yeah. Oh, nice contact. Nice contact.
Yep, still looking down the inside. Nothing too aggressive by Fire, and he's going to maintain position, but this is the final lap of the race as Monkey has now started it.
If he makes
the Wayardi
move, he'll have to make it down DRS because he's got wind damage. That's a lot of downforce loss in these F2 cars. They don't have much anyway as it is, so...
Normally people will start to now rush their overtakes and try and get up those positions a lot quicker, so this is normally when the carnage starts to kick off in most races, to be honest. People want to try and get up the positions as quickly as possible. Lion kicking up some more dirt there in P2, but Monkey, 4.6 second gap. He needs to just take it slow and composed, and he's going to win this race easily. Wayardi trying to get a really quick exit. Oh, Flaming though. What happened to Evo? Evo's around.
That's going to be very poor for him. He's not going to be very happy with that.
Rambo takes fastest lap, he won't get any points for it. But coming towards the line, it is going to be Monkey coming home to take the race win here around Zandvoort. Coming across the line in the uni, it's going to be P1, but there is Lion. And Wayardi coming across the line, it's going to be neck and neck, and it's going to be Lion taking home P2. Look at the gap though, 200.
P4.
Yeah, there he goes, P4. He's definitely happy about that one. Here comes Zoga. Zoga jumps up to P4 actually. Lando does have a few time penalties to serve. Santa's Daniel and Storm just behind that.
That's going to be Fanta's going to take P8, so pole for the next race.
Yeah, there he goes. Daniel is going to take P6 from him, but be demoted straight back down to P7. And Storm is P6.
Sorry, it's sad to say this, but I think that might be his highest finishing position of the season. I might be wrong. Don't grant me.
Don't quote you.
I'll have a look.
Well, yep, that is going to round out our point scorers with Rapid finishing P10.
Very good. Not a very good performance from Rapid. Sorry, I was about to say very good performance, but it's not really.
Yeah,
compared to his
Charlie not having the race, he wants to remember. Leading the championship and not scoring any points. And Rambo showing some really good pace, but an incident with flaming fire left him down very, very far out of the positions. But Storm gets driver of the day.
Very well deserved.
Right, the game.
No whatsoever. Very well deserved.
Now I'm gonna have a drink.
Oh no, where did Storm finish? P6. His best pit finish was in China, P5.
Which was a race just before this, so it's not too bad of a finish on. Isn't it?
That was the second race of the season.
Was
Bahrain, China,
what was
Baku.
the race before this?
Bahrain, China, Baku, Spain. And then Zambor, and then it should be after Zambor, it should be Austria, then Britain, then Hungary, then Italy, then Belgium, and Brazil.
Yep, F3 follows the same calendar as F2. That's why
It's very
confused,
convenient.
but Monkey.
This weekend has Zambor on all three championships.
Yep, and Monkey, 31 points he takes home from that one race so far. So very, very strong by him. And then Lion takes home 18. Wyardi 15. Zoga 12. Lando 10. Storm 8. Daniel 6. Fantas 4. Flaming Fire 2. And Rapid XJR takes home a single point.
Just
Now
for
we have the sprint.
yes, for a quick look, that puts I was about to give you a standings guess there, but I missed that pretty
Yep, I mean,
quickly. Missed it quickly. I'd like to see where I fall on the standings after this race.
right, looks like Stevie is safely into the lobby now.
The tyres that are showing in the pit lane are all wets. Oh, that's mediums.
Yeah, they're medium. I don't know what tyres you're seeing.
They were blue.
But,
There was set to be some light rain, so maybe that comes towards the end of this race.
maybe. I'm hoping there's some rain. I mean, it's always good to have a bit of a change up.
That was deadly last week.
So 18 drivers on the track now. Now I'm very worried about Ego down in P18. Like, if he tries anything.
Interesting dive in Storm 1.
Yep, that will be
We have
very
seen it work
frustrating.
before, though. But it hasn't caused any chaos or anything. Daniel in Bahrain from P6 or 7 into P1 in turn 1. He didn't touch anyone, nothing happened.
Yeah,
quite an
Z-Man
impressive
did
move.
that on me in Hanoi in F1.
Some information in the stream's lagging like mad, according to Ollie. According to Ollie, stream lagged a lot.
Let me have a look, because last time I checked it was fine. Yeah, it looks completely fine when I put it on. Do you want to just put it on and have a look? Because on my end it looks fine. Just throw.
Good on my end as well. Apart from the Disney Plus advert, but it looks good.
Disney. I know Marcel says it's laggy as well. Don't know why some people are having problems with it. It looks fine for me and you, right?
Yeah,
I
it's
think.
perfect for us, so I don't know what they're seeing, but
I mean, it could be their internet connection. Fingers crossed it's not the stream. And there's no way
Yeah,
to fix
fingers.
it now. But that's fine
something
for us.
tells me that DSQ for everyone had something to do with Lego.
Yeah, that has something to, I have a feeling as well. I reckon it's going to be a
freezes
very
every once in a
interesting
while.
turn 1, unfortunately. But you don't have control over the drivers. It's never the league's fault. It's always the drivers. That's what I say. Never blame the league.
I'm gonna watch Dego and turn one. I want to see what he
Make sure
does.
to capture anything,
Oh,
because I guarantee you he'll get blacklisted instantly if he does cause some mass carnage.
well, he purposely
Turn
pulls
one.
the safety car in Spain, so.
That's not as bad as taking everyone out.
Yeah, but well, that's all the AI cars going. And
Drivers
that's,
driving up now on
and that's Lando on his
away.
second jump start ever. But this is, he's
Yeah,
done
he
two
went
in a
straight
row
to the
now.
back of Daniel. Daniel very, very not easy through the first
Dego
corner.
died in one and hit James.
Doesn't look like he managed to take him out though, so it does look like it's fine. Anyway, getting back onto the race, Daniel all over the back of Lando. Both of teammates are in P1 and P2. This could be a great race result for Charuz.
No,
Say it right.
because Lando's got drive-through now, so.
Alright, good point. But Daniel is basically a net P1 at the moment then.
Yeah. No, net P2. Oh yeah, no, you're right, net P1. Oh.
He did get. Oh no, never mind. Now he's going to be a net P2 as Fantas goes down the inside, and that is going to be the Uni getting up into P2 in this race. So very, very decent overtake by him. I really do like the new Uni livery, like the red one. I do like that.
Caroline was one.
Yeah. Monkey dropping down to positions left, right, and centre. He's down into P11. After starting P8, it's not been the greatest start to the race he will have wanted. But let's see if he can find some more pace again.
Zogo is, I was about to say he's all over the rear Storm, but there's a gap, so don't worry.
Yep, here comes Wayardi down the inside of Zoga. It looks like he's going to get the move done before the turn. Can Zoga keep it around the outside? He's going to certainly try to.
There's Flaming going as well.
But, Flaming as well. Can Wayardi lose 2 positions? And the same thing's happened again to Flaming. The same thing twice in the exact same place, only he's the other recipient this time.
I'd clipped, but what happened? What exactly?
Flaming came across the track when Zoga was still there, so he's put both of them into the wall.
I would definitely say that Flaming would be getting a penalty out of that, but I don't get me. There might be different viewpoints that prove otherwise, but.
Yeah, Rambo did look down the inside of XJR, just in front of him, going around with sweeping right-hander, managed to get onto the sausage curb, almost came into contact with the high-tech driver.
Oh, Jackson's back now, so BMP free.
Yeah, that's definitely going to have to be investigated by the stewards if he's gained a lot of positions for free. So here comes Daniel looking around the outside, very clean overtake by Daniel, putting himself up into P3, but it's going to be P2 soon as Lando goes for his drive-through, and he's still not doing it.
What? Why? Oh, I think he's going to try and pull the biggest gap he can, but there won't be a big gap now. Span is going up the inside, taking P1 from Lando.
Yeah, I was going to say Stormer on the outside of Wayardi.
Storm on to P4. I don't want to say it because I feel like I'll
P4.
curse him, but...
Can he get his first podium in F2? Don't mean to say that.
You've said it now. Last turn, watch it. A Belgian what happened last turn.
It was last lap as well when he crashed in Belgium.
It'll happen. Lap 13 Belgium. It'll happen again here.
Yeah. It just seems to be his luck, not managing to get a podium.
It'll be in
F2.
the
Anyway,
MP
moving on.
All he does.
Yeah.
It's always been in the MP. Anyway, yeah, like you said, moving on.
Monkey back up into P7, so he's managed to claim back a lot of both positions. There's 4 drivers in front of him, so he's got a lot of positions he can make up here. He's got a really good exit. He's going to be on the back of Lion. Is he going to look inside or outside? He's trying to look around the outside, but Lion really defensive there. And that is going to be him maintaining P6 in this race. Charlie rounding off the points with eyes of sector 2 yellow, and it's going to be Dego again.
Just ignore him. Storm's all over the rear end of Daniel now, going get a DRS down the main straight. Daniel's not going to have anything. Daniel's going to be compromised to Storm already. Storm's going around the outside in turn 1. He's going to make the move before the turn. Okay. Expected. And Storm has taken the position. No, he hasn't. Yes, no. got the
still got the
inside turn
inside, so
4.
it's a very good opportunity for him. He's gonna have
And he's
it,
taking
it looks
P3.
like.
P2!
No, he's not, because he's
No, it's
been...
P4.
Yeah, he's came in
P5.
contact with Daniel, and that's gonna be him and Daniel both moving down. So yep, there goes his podium once again. Maybe I shouldn't have spoken.
Let's just hope something happens to the top 3 that puts Storm in a good position for the rest of the race. As of the moment, he's in a good spot.
Yeah, Monkey is in a good position as
How's
well
Evo
as that's...
around?
Evo? Yeah, I thought it was going to be Dego again. That is
This time it was
another
just
car
teammate.
around, that's going to be Stevie. Yep, Stevie around there. We can get some team radio of Stevie, I do believe. Let's see if we can get some team radio of him.
There's team, they're not on the same team.
Yep, yeah, that's his comment. I binned it. Yep, he's streaming as well, but we got 3 wide. With Rapid. Charlie damage. Charlie's not going to finish with points again.
Unless he can hold it, which I've seen him do, so it wouldn't surprise me if he held it. And that's Lando taking his... No, it's not. That's Lando already took it. Oops. Dan retired from the session after his collision with Storm.
Storm up into P5 again. Got a lot of ground to make up, and he's got fast drivers ahead of him. Lion, Wyardi, Monkey, and Fantas has a 3.6 second gap. He needs these drivers to be fighting behind him. And that's
And Storm
exactly
needs these
what
drivers to be
they'll
fighting
do.
ahead of him. Just to swoop in,
Yeah.
maybe, and take all the positions.
That's highly unlikely, I'm sorry. But
It's
I don't want to give
possible,
him
it's
false hope.
possible though, I've sort of done it.
Yes, you have sort of done it. We're on about Storm here. Sorry, Storm.
Yep. He's been driving since season 1. Yeah, he should have already had the podium by now, but he has had a bad luck. He did on track technically get a podium, but penalties that generally I believe after seeing the clips should have been his.
I do
Not
believe
by-
though,
not
he's
by
the most...
decision.
He's like the Kimi Raikkonen of F2.
Yeah,
He's the
is
most
generally
experienced man on the
driver
track.
grid. He's the only, I think he's the only person other than Zoger maybe that came from season 1. No, Flamin was season 1 too.
Yeah, but here comes Rambo. Looking to take Storm into turn 1. He's just at the fastest lap, and here he goes, looking to the inside. And Storm can't do much about it. He's trying to have the better grip on the outside line. He has got a decent exit there. He's all over the back of him, but not going to be able to make anything of it. So it's going to be Storm maintaining P6. And Rambo moving up into P5. The gap is getting bigger though to Fantas, as Wyardi has been dropped by Lion. Now Wyardi into the grass. That's Stevie around again. Let's try and get some more team radio from Stevie. I want to see what he said this time around. This is great when the drivers stream. You can get team radio.
He never popped into my streams when I was streaming.
There again?
There we go.
There's the team radio for Stevie.
Yep, not very happy.
Charlie making a move on James. Yeah, he's gonna have DRS down the straight and he's gonna go around the inside, sorry. Into turn, I'm not even gonna try. I haven't got a clue.
Don't even try and guess what turn it is, but James putting up a really good defensive drive, and he's onto the sausage curb. Almost lost it there, Charlie. He's still around the outside. James does have damage.
Storm's got DRS on Rambo, but he's not close enough to make any effect of it.
Well, Charlie's practically pushing James. He's got plenty of space and time to try and make the move. Lion fighting with Wyardi still. These two are still jostling for position. Monkey is just watching these two, waiting to maybe see an opportunity to take the position. But this is going to be a great race for the Uni and the ART team.
Yeah, one with both drivers possibly on the podium for Uni and a driver in P5 and potentially again the podium for ART, is it? Yeah, ART. Though, Storm? No, he hasn't, sorry. He has kind of stuck with the middle in a sense.
Yeah, whilst they've been fighting, he's kept up with Rambo.
And he's keeping
And
the
Rambo
arse
has
on Rambo.
caught up to Monkey.
Rambo's catching them, which means Storm's just putting along here, and he's going to catch up. Eventually, at some point in this race, he will get back onto the end of Rambo. Unless he makes a mistake.
Yep, it's very, very close, but there goes Stevie dropping James.
I think Stevie's lost his F2 touch. I think he was quite close to winning the championship in his last season.
Yeah, but here comes Wyardi once again, looking around the outside of Lion. Lion putting his car on the racing line, and it's not going to be able to... Well, it is able to stop Wyardi making a move past him there.
Lando going around the outside of Charlie in turn 1. Charlie keeping the inside line. Is he keeping it? No, he's not. He's lost that. That's
Oh, they came together.
Contact, and that's Charlie off again. Retirement? No? Yeah, no.
No, he's managed, and told you, these F2 cars built like bricks, they're not going to break easily.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's not track.
That is a retirement then.
I don't blame him. I would have done the same. No, I wouldn't actually, but I don't blame him. I'm surprised the safety wasn't called out for that. There's been a few instances where I believe the safety car should have been called out.
There goes MP12, he's not doing too bad this race.
You say that, and you get right on the graph for turn 4.
Okay, well, he's in P12 still, so he's still doing alright.
Storm's lost 2 seconds now to Rambo. That's, again, we cursed him too.
Yep, we
That's
cursed him for his
monkey in an
podium, now
empty
we
sandwich.
cursed him for this. But Wyardi is going to have a great chance to take Lion this time. He's been closer than he's ever been. He's looking to the outside once again. And Lion really forcing him the long way round, not giving him an inch. And it is going to be Lion maintaining position. Lion's showing some really good defensive driving, despite the DRS coming into play for the ART driver behind him.
Hopefully he can keep this up.
These 4 drivers really fighting each other well.
No, the battle's on the grid, so we might stick with the 4.
Yep, these 2 are definitely the closest.
These 4 are definitely the closest.
Yep, I meant 4. My brain's going already.
I hope these
Anyway,
guys
the
keep...
gap isn't coming down. To Phantom, should I say.
Yeah, that's because they keep battling. If they work together and stuck in their DRS train, I think they could relatively do alright. If one got DRS down the straight, got ahead, and then sort of, you know what I mean, don't you? Because that is now them battling, it's kind of sort of brought Storm back slightly. He was 3 seconds down, he's now 2.5 seconds down.
But Monkey won't want them to work together because that's his teammate up in the lead.
Monkey, yeah, he will. If he gets ahead of Lion and Wyardi, I think Monk will hold them back. The only reason Storm isn't catching this fight at the moment is just because purely the DRS. Lion's got the pace to stay ahead, the others have got DRS on him, they're keeping up with him, it's just... But the gap to Lion, the gap between Phantom and Lion hasn't really changed at all.
Yeah, I think Fantas is gonna get this race win, to be honest. Actually, I take that back. I've bullied too many people, and, well, not bullied, just ruined their races. And someone's round. That is gonna be Stevie once again. Team Radio.
Oh no, and Rambo's round. And Rambo losing a portion of his wing there, and that's a full course caution. Full court.
Safety car.
A full court. I said a full course caution.
It is gonna be Stevie's radio.
I've done it again! Come on!
There you have it. It's always good to get some live team radio.
Storm hopefully make the most of this restart. He might... I don't want to... No, I'm not going to... No. Don't let me talk.
Now, who's gonna pit? I don't think anyone will.
I don't think...
It'll be stupid.
It's lap 10.
It'll be stupid.
They would be the stupidest people on this... Why already pit?
Oh.
Oh, for God's sake!
I take it back, you're not stupid, it's just unintelligent. Because it's such a hard track to overtake, and you're going to have one lap to
only
overtake.
going to be out this lap. Oh no, there's an ART double stack. Oh no.
Well, that is ART.
Oh, no.
We said they were having a good weekend, and we've done it to them as well.
Rambo's got wing damage too.
Oh no. All we need now is both unis to crash, and we've completely messed up everyone.
As if the unit can currently be 1 and 3. Fanta's got a 3-second time penalty. Oh, cry out!
We've broken this game. What have we done? I mean, maybe we shouldn't commentate anymore. Maybe we should just sit
I
there in
feel so
silence.
bad. I feel so bad. Monkey currently the only unit. I'm not trying to. I am trying
No,
to.
don't. Shh. Shh.
No, I'm trying to do that.
Don't say anything. Shh.
Should we just be quiet for the rest of this room and just let this play out?
Yeah, a bit boring, but
I mean, it'd be boring.
it might
for
be the
whoever
safe
watching.
way.
It'd be boring for the really.
Safety car already in.
Safety car's in.
Wayardi is gonna. He's gonna catch a queue, I think.
It's gonna make the most of this. I think he'll have Storm by turn 1. Storm in P4, I think this is his highest position this season. No, I think he finished. No, he didn't. Yes, maybe, I don't know, I can't remember.
Now, what's Fanta's gonna do? He's following the safety car very, very closely, may I add.
I did this in China, not realizing that the safety car, that you couldn't restart until the safety car was in the lane.
He's basically took him all the way to the line, and look at all the drivers behind him. And they're going into turn 1, and there is going to be a lot of collisions.
Storm very nearly had wing numbers there. It's lucky he was so good on the brakes.
Lucky everyone's managed to not spin, and oh, what have I said?
For God's sake,
Well, that's Rapid and Mando around.
I said Rapid and have Storm in turn 1, but you said
And
wait,
we got both units, P1, P2.
Well, Fantas has got 3 seconds. Storm's gonna be... No.
Don't say it. Storm won't be on the podium this race. Alright, so Storm in this position right now, but he can maybe get Fantas into this turn. No,
there's no point in trying. He should try it.
But Wayardi, go on. Wayardi down the inside, and here he comes. Can he get the overtake done on Storm? This is going to take the podium away from him. They're both neck and neck coming into this corner. Storm trying to hold it. Can't manage it because Wayardi's still parked on the inside of his car. There goes Storm's podium.
I need to check penalties and stuff. I need to check warnings and stuff. Lion's got 1 warning this lap. He's got 2 warnings. He's 1 warning away from a penalty. Let's hope he doesn't get that penalty.
Wayardi looking to make the move. Here he goes.
Storm on 0 warning.
Yeah, but even Marcel said I think he should stop the commentating career. Yeah, I agree. I mean, I've cursed everyone on this
I
grid.
commentate for 2 weeks now. Just 2 weeks. And I've
already ruined every driver's race.
Fall apart.
Thanks to just what we're saying.
This is the last lap though, so let's hope Storm can have... Don't worry, he can't have Wayardi. So Storm's only gonna... If Fanta stayed in the lead, Storm would have got... It wouldn't have got higher place, but it's good enough. Fanta's locking up into every corner now.
Yeah, he's really
So
aggressive on the brakes.
Keeps the lead now for the rest of this race.
Yep, Lion's gonna have one more opportunity to do so down the main straight, so we'll see if he can manage to do anything through there. He's currently in P2. The Dams driver looking to stop Monkey getting 2 wins in this F2 race, and yeah, he's not gonna be able to. Monkey is too far ahead as he's rounding the final corner, and here he comes to take home the win. There goes the Dams driver, and Jesus, Wayardi, what is he doing?
I think he was a bit desperate to finish.
Wayardi P3.
P4 though, that's very good for him. I'll bring him right back onto the standings, hopefully.
Any shit to Wayardi now?
No one ever did they?
Well, we called him stupid for pitting onto the softs.
Oh yeah, we did, didn't we?
Well, you called him stupid. I said he was unintelligent.
No. You said stupid, and I agreed. That was what happened. Don't even...
No, you said if anyone on the grid, they are so stupid.
I agree.
I will roll back.
Go for it.
That, and I'm gonna save it.
You. I never said they were stupid. I agreed.
No, you said stupid. I remember.
No.
It's so stupid.
I agreed. I agree.
Right. So that is going to be Monkey winning both races, taking home.
Sorry, sorry to cut you off again. Well, I already had wing damage at the end.
Did he?
Yeah, look at him. He's missing the whole front right of his front left of his wing.
Do you remember he crashed into the wall?
That was him, was it? I thought that was the other driver.
Which other car in the top 7, sorry, is grey?
Well, nah.
Huh?
No,
Well,
right, I forgot. Leave me alone.
You forgot.
Degos have coming across the line soon to take P14.
Good result for him.
It's the best result Degos has ever had. He got black flagged from his first race.
Yeah, so it's not a bad result. He's managed to not score any points, but a decent result. James Petty voted driver of the day by the game for most positions gained. So I'm gonna go and apologise to every driver that I messed up that race.
Can I please, just with your permission now, just put a tag in announcements and apologise to the drivers we just cursed?
No. Well, we can book them all into therapy, but there is Monkey. He's not going to be upset about it. Starting P8, getting up into P1 again. Alongside him is Lion, and then we do have Wyardi. Now, were these the 3 drivers that finished on the podium in this feature race?
I think so, yeah. Yeah, it is. AMS is flying, YRD, and... yeah, this is the full... I think it's in the exact same order.
Yep, an exact same order between them.
I'm sorry, that's just odd. I don't like that. I really
Monkey
don't like
scoring
that.
maximum points. 46 points he's taking home, apart from the fastest lap for the sprint race, which does go to Wyardi. 30 points for Lion. 27 points for Wyardi. 16 points for Storm. Lando, 14 points. Zoga, 12 points. Fantas, 10 points. Daniel, 6 points. Flaming Fire, Rapid XJR, and Stevie Cat all taking home 2 points. They're the only drivers scoring points today, so both Race Labs drivers won't be taking home any points, and neither will both Prima drivers.
See, it's funny,
unfortunate
up until today, Prima was doing quite well. They came from, like, definitely nothing to do with me or anything. They came from 8th in the standings up to 4th in one weekend.
Oops. Get yourself out there that you're a decent journalist, okay?
Shut up. From my debut, just won the
You still have one, we'll see how that goes for you. That's tomorrow at 8:30 PM GMT. So we'll see how that one as well. I do believe it's going to be Storm on comms on its own. Poor guy. Right.
Yeah, on his
So
own.
thank you all for watching. And that is going to be the end